All these four are running without the guide, and we reckon it's going to be between Artem LOGINOV, who's trying to defend the title he won 2 years ago in Swansea, and Fedor TRIKOLICH, who was an impressive semi-final winner this morning. Second quickest man, and it's looking very much as though it's going to be the two in the favoured lanes, in lanes 3 and lane 5, battling it out together. Running into a stiff breeze. And let's take a look at the athletes who are involved. In lane 1, there he is. That's number 590, Gabriel POTRA of Portugal. Now coming up, 36 years old, twice a Paralympic gold medalist back in 2000. And also double world gold 2 years later. Fedor TRIKOLICH, who looked so good earlier on, world relay gold medal last year in Doha, second quickest in the field. And if there's to be an upset, he might be the one to provide it, but this man is the nailed-on favourite. 24-year-old Artem LOGINOV, European 100, 200 and relay gold in 2014, and the quickest man on paper. Thomas Ulbricht, very talented German. He completes the lineup in lane 7. Two men here have gone sub 11 seconds though, that's TRIKOLICH and LOGINOV. TRIKOLICH has actually gone quicker than LOGINOV in the past, but on current form, it looked as though you have to favour the man alongside TRIKOLICH here, and that is Artem LOGINOV in lane 5. Could be a terrific battle, this one. European record stands at 10.66. Elchin Muradov of Uzbekistan, also the world record.
On your mark.
But this is going to be a Russian duel. TRIKOLICH in 3 against LOGINOV in 5. Four athletes now called forward onto their blocks. On the form this morning, LOGINOV looked as though he might have a yard or a couple of yards, or meters if you prefer, over Fedor TRIKOLICH. But upsets can happen, and as ever in sprints, the start absolutely crucially important. And it looks as though LOGINOV has got out of the blocks well, and not a lot between them here. TRIKOLICH in 3, LOGINOV in 5, and here comes LOGINOV. LOGINOV comes clear, LOGINOV wins by a couple of meters. Second place TRIKOLICH, and on the far side, third place for Gabriel POTRA of Portugal, but LOGINOV got the start that he wanted. The time given as 11.13. I think that's into a slight headwind. That remains to be given, but it was never really in doubt once he got out of the blocks as sharply as he did. And it was into a 1.2 metre headwind.
I didn't think it had been a great start really by TRIKOLICH. He looked quite tentative on the blocks. Look at Ulbricht, by the way, in the left-hand side. Something went straight away, but TRIKOLICH fought back very well in the second quarter of that race. Then LOGINOV really put the foot down. Not very much between them in the end. POTRA, a very creditable bronze medal, but LOGINOV, well, he's defended his title brilliantly, and into that slight headwind as well.
Good start there from LOGINOV. You see him right out of the blocks very, very well. TRIKOLICH is a pretty sprinter, looks really good, lovely style, and contrast that with the power of LOGINOV coming through in lane 5 and ultimately winning by a couple of meters and looking very strong. 11.13 into a headwind of more than a meter, and in fact it's now been rounded down to 11.12. TRIKOLICH exactly 0.2 of a second behind, with POTRA a season's best taking third place, and there's confirmation. 11.12 ahead of TRIKOLICH, 11.32, and that season's best for Gabriel POTRA. He takes third.